I'm Luke Pope, and here's some quick things you need to know before driving my Corvette. The easiest way to enter the car is to have the car at your back, squat down like so, sit back into the car like this, and turn your body. This is going to be the easiest and the coolest way to look while you get in the car. Here's the keys to the Corvette. All right, on this small one, this is for the electric cutout. You click the on button, and it turns it on and makes it quiet. You click the off button, and it opens the valves and makes it loud. All right, here's the keys to the Corvette. Obviously, unlock, lock. This is for the trunk, and this is to set the car alarm off. If for any reason the battery dies and you need to get into the trunk, just pull this out. It comes out just like that. And this, you'll push the key up. You'll be able to open the trunk this way. There's a lever to the left in the trunk, and you'll be able to open the passenger door. That's worst case scenario if the battery dies and you have the keys on you, but I don't think that'll happen. But if you need to jump, that's what you're going to have to do. Okay, goes in. With this key fob, sometimes it does not work. So when you go to start the car, it's simple. Go ahead and put your foot on the brake. Then you'll just click this button to start it. You just push it. Seat went forward, got me to where I need to be. Sometimes this key fob won't work when you're parked and it's off. All you got to do is kind of tap it a little bit, give it a couple seconds, put your foot on and off the brake, hit it a little bit, and it'll turn on and it'll work. Okay, something else you need to know. The left, if you're turning right, the right blinker, for some reason, likes to blink fast right now. The right one is normal. Both of the lights work, so it must mean that the lights are about to go out soon. Here's your traction control button. It is right here, and it's simple. All you have to do is click this. All right, it's down there. It'll say traction system off. All right, now you're gonna click it again, traction system on. I want you to hold the button this time. Traction system off. Traction system and active handling off. So you have really no help helping you handle. And then you click it one more time and everything is back on. Okay, right here, this is where the modes come in. Okay, this is where you're gonna need your heads up display. So you click the mode button right here. Track mode 1, track mode 2, street mode. I like to keep it in street mode when I'm just driving the speed limit. It's better on gas and fuel economy. If you don't shut your traction control off while you're driving and you slam it to the ground and want to go super fast, you'll probably peel out. But I got the Michelin Pilot Sports on, so you shouldn't, but you might. And you might be like, the car might be jumping gears, and so it's better to leave the traction control off if you're on the highway. Something else to know, it's very simple to use this. All you got to do is, it's pushed in. Radio station 1 is on 88.1. You'll just connect your phone to it. I forget what it's called. I have it programmed to say C6 Corvette on mine. You got your heat seaters. You can push this button all day long, but it'll never shut the heat seaters off. You got to hit this button, obviously. Same on that side. Yeah, when you're using this and you put it into gear, a lot of people like to grab it down here and go like that. And they'll put it in gear and it'll be fine. Also, sometimes when you go to put this in gear, it won't like to go into gear. So it'll be like, it'll get stuck right there and you kind of freak out and you're like, oh my gosh, this is embarrassing. Well, it's fine. Just kind of give it a second, put your foot on the brake, kind of grab it and just go back. Also, when you grab this, make sure you put your hand on the top of this. A lot of people like to grab it low, and this thing will pop right off, and then you got a whole mess of things to put back together, and it doesn't look very professional. So keep your hand on top of it when you Something else to remember when you're driving, if you pop the center console up and you push this button, the lights will turn on. So when you're driving down the road and you feel like maybe you want to look a little bougie, get those Snapchat videos, you can turn the lights on. So there's all these button options down here. You can pick whatever color you want to pick. It'll change. You shut it off right there. This is the mode I keep it on, this bottom one, because it'll just cycle through everything and it looks cool. Just remember, if you do leave this on, it will drain the car battery. So I suggest leaving it off every time you get it out of the car. That's something to remember. Just leave it off or else it'll drain the car battery. Also, it's signed by somebody. And last but certainly not least, when you're shutting off the car, it's super simple. Obviously, you put it in park, and then you just click this button. You just push it, and it'll be on that. If you hold the button a little too long, it'll go to accessory mode. And then when you open the door, Well, it's not. Oh, there it goes. It'll ding. And so you don't want it to do that. So then that just means you got to click that button again and you're good to leave. When you walk away from the car, the keys are in your pocket. The car should honk and you should be good to go. That's it for this video. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you got all the information for this Corvette that you need to have. Make sure that you watch this video, and at the end of the video, send me a hand so that we know that you watched the video.